I've been on the carnivore diet now for about 3.5 years, but I am the only one in my household that is on the carnivore diet. And that can be kind of a bit frustrating. There's lots of temptations. And I decided to kind of put together a quick little video here of basically what kind of temptations I have. So check this out. All right, check this out. Anybody ever wondered why maybe I have temptations in my house that I have to deal with? I'm the only one in the house that is carnivore. And look at some of these things here. We've got some kind of, I don't know what this is, a cake of some sort. It looks the Dubois chocolate cake. We've got stuff here for pie filling. Someone's gonna make a pie. Oh, I see salsa here. Oh, look at this. Some sort of bread. As we go over here, we see there is some sort of turkey stuffing potato chips. More bread. Oh, goldfish. What is this? We got a 6-pack of Pepsi. Yeah. Yeah. Now, look at this fridge here. This is our kitchen fridge. And look at all of this stuff. Needless to say, hardly any of this stuff is mine. Let's see what exactly is mine. I got a package of a pound of ground beef here. Got eggs. There's only 6 eggs left in there. Have some yogurt here and cottage cheese that I use for my ferments. And down in here, I have a little bit of a chuck, some chuck meat, and another pound of ground beef. And that's it. The rest of this stuff, the rest of the family's stuff. Freezer. I have 3 pounds of ground beef and a thing of chicken thighs here in the freezer. That's it for me in this freezer. The rest of this stuff is other people's stuff. And this is what I mean by how difficult it can be with food temptations all over the place. So these are some of the things that I have to deal with in my house. And being carnivore and nobody else being carnivore can sometimes be pretty tough. You can see there's a lot of temptation. And luckily, right now, these foods, as I showed you them in the video here and everything, they're not tempting me at all. That's a good thing, I think. I think maybe I'm at a good point here and maybe I can get past so much cravings and carb addictions that I've had in the past and so forth. I don't know. Oh, and yeah, I know it's not Thanksgiving yet and there's Christmas stuff up. But that's kind of how it is at my house. You know, we're crazy about Christmas. So, yeah. All right, so I do have 2 other fridge freezer combos in the house, one in the basement, one in the garage, but they're fairly empty right now because I need to make a Costco run to get some more meat. And the other 2 fridge freezers are mostly my stuff that goes in them typically. So they're kind of empty right now, just because I use the freezer portion at least. I don't really use the fridge portion because I just keep my meat frozen in there that I'm gonna thaw out maybe for the next few days, that type of thing. So yeah, I do need to go make a Costco run, no doubt about it. So you can see there, a lot of temptation for me. And I didn't even show you my pantry. The pantry, there's hardly anything in the pantry for me, really. But the pantry is just loaded with junk. And, you know, I mean, again, I'm the only one in the house that eats carnivore. And I think I do a pretty good job of staying away from those foods. But, you know, I also respect their wishes, the rest of my family, that they want to eat that food. They've seen the changes I've had, the good health changes and the lost weight and so forth that I've had over the last 3.5 years, but they're not ready to make that change like I did 3.5 years ago. And it's okay. I respect it. I wish that they would change their lifestyle, their eating habits, but they don't. And that's what I have to deal with, and it's okay. I just got to keep working at myself and hope that at some point in time that they're gonna decide to do the same thing. Now I will say my wife has gotten better with things, and she is trying a little bit harder not to eat as much carbohydrate, doing maybe a little bit closer to keto but not fully. She'll have her carbs still at times, so she's gotten a little bit better, and hopefully, you know, over time, she kind of adopts more of a low carb to possibly even carnivore. Who knows? But that's kind of what I have. And if you have to deal with that as well, just know you're not alone. You're not the only one that is sitting there as the only person that's carnivore in the family and have a lot of temptations. So hopefully you're able to get by most of those temptations. Hopefully I can continue to get by without being so tempted. Holidays are coming up, can be a crazy time for temptations. I can just imagine what my house is going to look like, with some of the stuff here for the holidays. But, we just got to keep on doing what we feel is right for our bodies, for our health. And, hopefully we can all stay carnivore strong.